The Aam Aadmi Party will contest the state elections in Uttar Pradesh in 2022, the party's chief and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said today. Attacking the rival parties, Kejriwal said the Aam Aadmi Party, if elected to power, will form a corruption-free government in the neighbouring state, adding it has delivered all the poll promises in the national capital in the last 8 years. Urging the government and farmers' organizations to resolve the impasse over new agri-laws, industry body ASSOCHAM said on Tuesday the ongoing protests are dealing a big blow to interconnected economies of the region. A daily loss of Rs 3,000 to 3,500 crores is resulting in economies of the region from the value chain and transport disruption because of protests, according to ASSOCHAM's rough estimates. Reliance Industries chairman Mukesh Ambani is in conversation with Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg at the internet major's Fuel for India 2020 event. In April this year, Facebook had announced an investment of $5.7 billion in Jio Platforms, the digital services arm of India's most valuable company. Fuel for India 2020 is the first edition of an annual dialogue built around Facebook's continuing commitment to India, according to the Fuel for India 2020 website. There will be no winter session of Parliament due to the coronavirus pandemic, the government has said, rejecting a demand from Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary to convene Parliament to discuss the new farm laws that have triggered massive protests. The Parliamentary Affairs Minister said he had informally contacted floor leaders of political parties and they were in favour of skipping the winter session, which normally begins in November and ends in December. An indefinite strike of the Nurses Union of Delhi's premier All India Institute of Medical Sciences has entered day 2 on Tuesday. Around 3,000 to 5,000 nurses launched a strike on Monday over a host of demands, including that related to the 6th Central Pay Commission. "We're feeling bad for patients, but we are helpless as our demands haven't been met. We had given a notice for a strike a month ago, but even then the administration didn't listen to us," Harish Kajla, President AIIMS Nurses Union, said. Hundreds of students went missing after an assault rifles attack on a secondary school in Nigeria's northwestern Katsina state took place on Friday. In a recent update, Boko Haram has claimed the abduction of Nigerian students, according to AFP. As per the news agency Reuters, the gunmen had stormed the government science secondary school in Kankara district at about 9:40 p.m. Friday, and police at the scene returned fire, which allowed some students to run for safety.